Hey everyone, welcome to another video. If you are new here and like my content, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to get notified whenever I upload new content. Okay, now with that out of the way, on to the video. So I was contacted by the Toolbox company asking to review their product that they would send to me for free to try. I was a bit skeptical at first because this is the first time I was contacted to do something like this and never thought I'd get the chance to do so before reaching 100k subs. After some quick research, I got really excited and accepted. Once I received it, I opened it up immediately. Now, don't worry, I won't just show and talk about the device for the entire video. You get to enjoy another one of my artwork while I'm using it. But first, let's have a look at the device, shall we? Upon opening the box, the first thing I saw was the travel storage case for the device. Nothing too fancy, just a sturdy case designed for the device. Then of course we have the device itself. Upon opening it, you get the instruction manual with instructions in different languages, the device and its connecting cable nicely packaged in their own little bag. Seeing how well the device was packaged, I give it a solid 10 out of 10. I've watched a few other review videos on the device and I can't recall seeing any of them mention the storage case. I don't know if when it was sent to me, if the case was newly added to the device or if the others just left it out. Now, the weight of the device surprised me. I was kind of expecting it to be light, but it was surprisingly on the heavy side, roughly around 2 pounds, maybe less. This is good because it means it will stay put and not move around while you're working. Also, my first thought when I saw it was that it looked like a game controller, which makes a bit of sense. It is called a controller for creatives. Setting up is very easy. Simply download and install the driver from the Toolbox website. Once you've set up everything, you'll be greeted with the Toolbox console window where you can set up your shortcuts for your desired program. It already comes with some default program presets, but I don't use any of those, so I quickly created new presets for my programs, Medibang and FireAlpaca, which are my main art programs, and TV Paint, which is my main animating program. Once I got everything set up, I quickly got into Medibang and started working with it. Now that we've gotten all of that out of the way, let's see this thing in action. Okay, so the speed paint for this video is a little different. I had a bit of art block, so I couldn't figure out what to draw. Normally when that happens, I just do some doodling in my sketchbook, but there are times when I want to do a full drawing of some sort when I'm in that state of mind. So what I do when I'm in that kind of situation is trace and draw. Basically what I do, I find an image or screenshot of something I like, trace over it and redraw it to the best of my ability in my style. So for this, I took a screenshot from the show Top Wing and did just that. I hope you like the end results. Okay, so back to the Toolbox. So basically what this device is sort of a replacement for your keyboard, but not completely. And what it does to replace your keyboard, sort of, is to help you work faster and have a better workflow by giving easy access to your shortcuts with little to no movement of your hand. You'll notice throughout the video I've barely moved my hand from the device. The times I moved it away was when I was taking breaks from drawing. For the time that I have been using it, it really has helped speed up my workflow. I no longer have to try to remember the shortcut combinations for some of the tools or other commands used like saving. It has really helped when switching between programs. Oh, another great thing about this, it automatically detects and activates accordingly when switching programs, as long as you have the programs preset in the device's settings. So an example, when I open up Medibang, a quick notification pops up in the corner of the screen informing me that Torbox's current preset is Medibang. When I open TV Paint, it says the same thing but shows current preset is TV Paint. Now, this is where I can tell you guys that I absolutely love this device. Some of TV Paint's shortcuts, which allow me to do the same thing in Medibang, are different. And since I do more artwork than animation, I always have to relearn what that shortcut is in TV Paint because it's not the same shortcut as it is in Medibang. So for example, the shortcut to switch colors in Medibang is the key X, while the shortcut to switch colors in TV Paint is N. It really puts me off whenever I start working in TV Paint. There are many other shortcuts that TV Paint has that is different to Medibang, and this is where this device becomes a life and a time saver. Now, instead of trying to remember the shortcut keys when I switch programs, I just have to set up one button to do that for both programs. It makes things so much easier and so much faster for me. The buttons and knobs are really efficient. I've set up the scroll wheel for zooming in and out, much like my mouse, the knob for changing brush styles, and of course I've got other setups for undo and redo, brush, eraser, fill, etc. You get the idea. This really has helped with animating. It helped me finish an animation for a collab that I was taking part in. Unfortunately, I can't show you guys any footage of it before the finished product is released, but I can show you how useful this is when animating. I will do so once the speed paint is done. So in the meantime, enjoy the music and the rest of the artwork, and I will get back to you once it's done. Alright, that's it for the speed paint. I hope you guys enjoyed that. This is actually something I plan on doing on my channel. Let me know if you'd like to see more of this. Anyway, as I mentioned earlier, here's an example of how this helps with animation workflow. Again, I use TV Paint for animating. Now, when it comes to animating, you have to be scrubbing back and forth constantly to see how well your animation is turning out. To do this, you would either have to replay constantly, scrub through with your mouse or pen, or with the arrow keys. But with this, I've set up the dial to do the scrubbing for me, which is super helpful. This device really does help creatives with their workflow. So whether you're an illustrator, animator, video editor, etc., as long as you do digital creative work, this device is a must-have. It is a bit on the pricey side, but if you're interested and feel this device is for you, then click on the link in the description and use the code ZIA to get $10 off your purchase. Really guys, this is a must-have if you do a lot of digital work and use a lot of shortcuts. Even if you don't need one, maybe you know someone who might, I'd really appreciate it if you could share this video with them. Anyway, that's it for me. Hope you enjoyed my first ever review video. Let me know how I did in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye and stay awesome everyone.